Welcome to our webinar, Beauty Products and Skincare. Today we're going to talk about toxins found in products that we use on a daily basis and the recommendations that we have for you. So we already know that up to 80% of all cancers are attributed to environmental factors, and that includes the carcinogenic chemicals that we again use on a daily basis. So there's been studies done that show that these toxic chemicals are found in the blood of babies in utero. So that's a big concern because, again, we want to do whatever we can to minimize our exposure to toxins as babies are getting this from day one.
It's a large amount of chemicals too.
Yeah, so it's estimated that 70,000 chemicals are used commercially, and that our homes are now 5 to 100 times more toxic than being outside. So that's why we always encourage you to go outside, do workouts outside, take those nice walks, because that in itself is a good detox. So we're going to start by telling you a little bit about DEA. So it's found in over 600 products that we use. So soaps, lotions, cosmetics, bubble baths, all of that it says there. And it's been linked to cause cancer in animal studies. So if you look at the ingredients of the products that you buy, whether it's, like high-end stores such as Sephora, you'll notice that this is found in, I would say, up to 90% of them based on what I've noticed personally. So again, that's a really common ingredient in those beauty care products and skincare products. Another chemical that's found is propylene glycol. So I know it says that it's found in antifreeze. It's also found in childhood vaccinations, again, cosmetics, toothpaste, shampoos, deodorants. So this is another ingredient that's very, very common. And the big concern here is that it can cause kidney and liver damage. And if you remember what those organs do, they detoxify you. So if those are already being bombarded with toxins, how well are you detoxifying that genetically modified food you're eating or the other toxins that you're exposed to? It can also cause abnormal skin growth. So again, that's bad because those cells can become precancerous. And the bigger concern is it causes damage to the immune system and the nervous system. So I've talked to a lot of moms, and so has Dr. Phil, about this. We know that a lot of products that are out on the market, such as baby shampoo, baby oil, it's full of this stuff. So again, if babies are introduced to this at such a young age, it's a concern because it's accumulating over time. And a lot of these chemicals are xenoestrogens. So what that means is it directly affects your central nervous system, it's bad because that suppresses all basic immune system functioning. And that alters your hormonal production, which again can cause a cascade of other events.
We're going to give you some links, Dr. Amar. We're going to give them links, right, to let them know what kind of toothpaste we use, shampoos that don't have these chemicals that you're talking about.
Right. So what I always recommend, and same with Dr. Phil, is that you read your ingredients. So whether that's your shampoo, toothpaste, anything like that, even if you're going to a health food store, you want to read the ingredients. Because it can be labeled as organic or natural, but that doesn't mean that all the products in there are good. So just read the labels and do your research before you buy the products. And this becomes easier as you do it. At first it's overwhelming, but you will get used to understanding those labels.
Yeah, the less ingredients in the products you use, the better.
Right. So, and the other thing is, so we're going to send you emails about this as well. We say make your own products. So we had a workshop where we showed you how to make toothpaste. We had a workshop where we made shampoo. So there's a lot of different options, a lot of good recipes. So if you have any, feel free to email us as well, and we'll share those with others. So another chemical that's found in a lot of these products is SLS. So it's a degreaser. It's used in every soap, shampoo, and toothpaste on the market. So again, when we're having exposure to this from day one, this toxin, it accumulates in heart, liver, lungs, and brain tissue. So again, that's very bad because it's obviously crossing that blood and brain barrier that's supposed to be protected at all times. And again, this acts as a xenoestrogen. So if you haven't heard of this already, we recommend that you go to EWG's website and you search for the products you're using. So what they do is they basically rate products based on toxicity. So if you see number 1, that means it's very good, it's clean. That's what you want to look for. But the higher the numbers go and the more red or orange you get, the more toxins you have. So this is something that I use on not a daily basis, but I use this often before I buy a product. because I want to make sure I'm minimizing my toxins again in these products. So people always ask us, what should you choose when you're buying, skincare or beauty care products? And what we basically say is that you want to try to choose organic, so real ingredients is what you want. Non-GMO is the next best option, and then of course eco certified. That's a label that you want to look for as well, because they have good standards where they're making sure, again, there's a minimal amount of toxins that are being added to products. So what do we recommend? All of us at the office at Walking to Wellness, what we recommend for skincare is Skin Essence. So we had one of the founders come by and do a presentation about this last year, David, and what he basically says is, whatever you put onto your face, you should be able to eat, because then it's real clean ingredients. So that's exactly what we did. We tested all this stuff out, and it is edible, so it's good stuff. It's organic. It meets all those requirements. So it's organic, eco certified, and it actually works. So these are the products that we recommend. And if you have specific questions, we could always get you in touch with him, and then he can answer those for you. So what I've found in my personal experience is, when I would be buying products, skincare, makeup, cosmetics, whatever it was, I would go to stores like Sephora, and I would be looking for something like Tarte, because if you look on the website, it says it doesn't have parabens, it doesn't have, all these other, it's mineral oil based. And same thing with Bare Minerals. When you hear minerals, you think, oh, that's good, it's natural. Same thing with Fresh. But if you look at the ingredients list again, it's full of toxins. So when there's words you can't pronounce and they're long, that's basically a synthetic chemical. So you want to avoid those as much as you can. And if you think about it, if you wake up every morning, you're lathering your face with these toxins, it's going inside of you, your body's not detoxifying the way it should. How bad are these products over time? So for cosmetics, what I choose to use instead is Saint. And again, the reason we choose to use Saint is because it's organic, clean products. And if you go on their website, you can actually see exactly everything that's put into the products. And it's organic, clean stuff. It's a lot of it's plant-based. And it's actually really, really good. It has good coverage. It's an awesome product, and a lot of our staff and patients use it. So this is what we would recommend. So check out their website, and you can learn more about their ingredients. So this is miscellaneous. So a lot of people have asked us, what do you recommend for something like deodorant? So I know Dr. Phil, he uses Routine.
And Salt Stick.
Yeah, and Salt Stick. So there you go. So the reason that we use Routine, again, it's all natural. It uses products such as baking soda, beeswax. This is all good stuff, because we know, again, when it's on our skin, it's being absorbed into our body. So we want to make sure we're using clean products. So Routine is a deodorant that we use, and it's made in Canada, which is awesome. Essential oils. So this is what I was referring to earlier, when you can make your own products. So you can make your own toothpaste and flavor it with certain oils like peppermint, cinnamon oil. You can make your own mouthwash, even shampoos. You can buy aloe vera gel as a base and then add other products to it and add essential oils for the flavoring. So there's a lot of natural alternatives. You can go online and look this up, or you can ask us, bring in recipes to the office if you know some of that. I know Dr. Phil uses aloe vera gel quite a bit for
shaving, for my hair gel, for pretty much everything.
So that's a great alternative as well. Same thing with moisturizers. So we use, if we're using facial moisturizers, we use Skin Essence, but we recommend things like coconut oil, natural body butters, not going to Bath and Body Works and getting. I used to do this all the time. I used to buy that stuff that's had really, really good smell, and it smelled like cupcakes, but it's full of synthetic chemicals. So why would you want to inhale that all day? Yeah.
I use the Skin Essence for even my suntan, the areas that burn. I use that one product that's got the metal in there.
E-cream?
Yeah, the E-cream.
Yeah, and I'll just mention as well, E-cream, we recommend it for... I actually heard of Skin Essence E-cream because I went to a baby store and they were saying that a lot of moms pick it up for diaper rash. So again, you want to make sure you're putting the good stuff on babies, not using the petroleum-based products that a lot of people tend to use. We will have a webinar about that as well. And again, things like toothpaste. So if you're using Colgate, Sensodyne, all that other stuff, it's full of chemicals, fluoride, all these things that you don't want in your mouth. And again, those toxins leach into your teeth and into your mouth. So that's not good. So you can stick with something like Xylowhite. That's something I use, but you can also make your own toothpaste. So that usually requires using baking soda, coconut oil, and then essential oils. So again, there's a lot of different options when it comes to when it comes to making your own products. It's just you have to do your own research, and yes, at first it's a little overwhelming, but the payoff is huge. So that's what we highly recommend.
And just to add that, please share this with your kids, especially as they're, like, my daughter's a teenager now, and I was horrified when I was reading the chemical ingredients that she was putting on her face and using as her personal care. So let them know about these chemicals, and at least they'll be informed. It's very hard to stop them from using it once they're already using it. Really educate them so that they can, there's more toxins now, like Dr. Amar said in the beginning, there's hundreds of times more toxins now than there were before when we were growing up.
The other thing I'd like to mention is that we have a lot of younger patients that are going through hormonal changes, so puberty, and they'll come in and they'll say, I went to the dermatologist and I got this product, or I'm taking this medication. Doing a hormone panel is always helpful. Changing your nutrition, getting your adjustments, that's also very important when it comes to natural, holistic health. So we always say do research, make informed decisions before you actually start medications or you're just trying new products. And of course, natural and knowing exactly what's going into your products is what we recommend the most.
And I guess we should let them know we carry some of these products here.
Right. So again, if you go on our website, you can see the products that we carry. We carry some Saints Cosmetics, Skin Essence, our Welcome to Wellness essential oils, and routine deodorant. So again, come into our office, you can ask us questions. We have a lot of samples that you can try, and then let us know what you think as well. And if you're currently using products that you can recommend, then we would like to know that as well. So we're also going to have our next upcoming webinars as well. So we're going to talk about medications and water and heavy metals. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that as well. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us or talk to us when you come into the office.
Have a great one.
Thank you.